Hello everybody, Sonic Windstriker here. It's time to return to Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's. And just want to get her quick cameo in, didn't you? Yeah, you good girl. Yeah. Come here. She's being a little white nigga as usual. You are such a little white nigga. But then you go off fidget thinking you little puppy. I'll be right back when I put her back in the bedroom, guys. Alright, I'm back. You say once again confronted his old friend Kalin to settle the score. Good to see you, old friend. I see you got your duel runner up and running again. I was afraid that you weren't going to give me the opportunity to settle the score after you sold me out. You got it all wrong. I am no traitor. I have no time for your lies. But I do have time to send you straight to the netherworld. I know the real you is still inside there, Kalin. It's time to get him back. Doing this for dramatic effect, people. Alright. Let's duel. That's one card I'm going to have to pull once I get Yusei's pack unlocked. And start a spark mode. Alright. Let's get ready to do this. Already doing good. Of course you would. Here goes nothing. I need to at least protect myself and buy myself some time. At the very least, I can have a throwaway spell card in my hand. And too late. I should have waited to fully activate it, but may be able to buy me some more time even. Let's try and shuffle the deck again by grabbing Dark Magic Attack out of my deck. He still doesn't have any monsters to play? Man! Looks like we're just going to be going back and forth until one of us brings out a monster. It may be me, though. Perfect. Go, Turbo Synchron! I'm going to wait to attack. I'll end my turn. Still nothing? Man! Talk about disappointment! Now my combo is almost complete. Come forth, Dark Magician! Now the stage is set. activate Dark Magical Circle's effect! No more spell cards for you, bastard. Alright. Now's the time. I'm gonna go ahead and have Turbo take on the Dark Magician of Tuna! From 2 come 1, and from these great 2 come Great Cosmic Light! I Synchro Summon! Stardust Dragon! Alright, old friend, let's rev it up! Next, I'll activate Eternal Soul once again to bring forth Dark Magician from the graveyard. That's not all I'm doing. I'm gonna banish that card. Dark Magician, Dark Magic Attack! Stardust, it's your turn! Cosmic Force! Ain't gonna be happening! I'm banishing that trap card. You are not banishing my Stardust Dragon from this game. Or destroying him, whichever one it may be. You know what, let's go ahead and do this. Alright, time for another list summoning. Probably something you've never seen before, Kalin. For now, I'm going to go ahead and build the overlay network, an XC summon! I'm an illusion magician! Now for another way of summoning. I'm going to go ahead and link up Magician's Robe with Dark Magician to bring out Daybreaker, the Shining Magical Warrior! Now I'll chain Eternal Soul's ability and bring back Dark Magician from the graveyard. Magical Circle, initiate your effect! Now let's end this! Dark Magician, Dark Magic Attack! Stardust Dragon, Cosmic Flare! And finally, Daybreaker, end this! You say, I spent years hating you and planning my revenge. I let my anger devour me, and I willingly gave myself to the darkness. But in beating me, you did what you set out to do. You saved me. Kalin, don't look down, you say. No matter what happens, push the shadows back to where they belong. Alright, I'll be right back as soon as I get done trying to pull Stardust Spark. So BRB. Alright, so I went ahead and did the reverse duel and grabbed Stardust Spark while I was at it. Okay, here we go. So here we go with the continuation. Yusei rushed to meet Roman, the leader of the Dark Signers, and Rex Goodwin's brother. Yusei thought this would be their final showdown. I'm glad you made it. I thought you'd be too torn up over what you did to your friend. what I did. Kalin chose his own path. I am not responsible for him. If anyone is to blame, it's you, Roman. You took advantage of a messed up kid. There is no need to get so worked up. I wasn't blaming you. We all did exactly what Destiny wanted us to do. You were meant to destroy your friend, just as I was meant to destroy your father. My father. How fascinating that the signers hoping to defeat me is Professor Fudo's son. You're up against a force you can't begin to comprehend. A force awoken by your father. 20 years ago, your father discovered planetary particles. These particles act as planetary gears, binding otherwise unrelated particles to one another. Your father's team began conducting experiments using the planetary particles to build and manipulate greater molecule structures. This led to the discovery of Inner D and the creation of the Inner D reactor. That's when Rex and I joined his team as research assistants. Everyone was excited about the possibilities of the reactor. The research was progressing smoothly until that fateful day. Every time we conducted a test of the Inner D reactor, unusual weather events descended upon New Domino. Worried, the professor wanted to put a stop to the experiments and shut the reactor down. I wasn't happy to say the least, so I did some investigating and discovered that the far-off Nazca lines similar weather conditions were happening at the same time as our tests. So I decided to journey to the Nazca lines to find out as much intel as I could. I learned of a local legend where every 5,000 years, powerful spirits rise up in battle. The Nazca lines were said to be evil spirits that were sealed away, defeated by the great dragon during their last fight. I drove out to see these lines for myself, where I met a man from Iliaster. Iliaster? He somehow knew of the energy experiments and said they needed to continue. That's when I heard something unexplainable. It wasn't like any other voice talking to you. It wasn't words. The voice made me understand that the Inner D had the power to break the seals of the Nazca lines and release the Army of the Shadows. It is Destiny's instrument. And the voice convinced me that I was the one to play it. I ousted Professor Fudo and destroyed the Inner D reactor, leading to the Zero Reverse, a cataclysm so devastating that it split New Domino in two and opened the door to the Netherworld. So the history books were wrong. It wasn't my father's fault that the city was destroyed. No, you say, your father was a self-righteous boor who couldn't see the magnificence of the Inner D reactor. He was a failure. And you will be too, for I shall resurrect the king of the Netherworld! I don't think so. Not while Dark Magician and Stardust Dragon are here to stop you. We will not allow that to happen. I'm about to prove it right here and now. Let's duel! Yeah, I could have started off with worse. First, I'll put Servant of Endinium in my Pendulum Zone. Next, I'll set one card face down and play Terror for me. It will allow me to bring out Secret Village of the Spellcasters. And with that, I will end my turn. I'll let it go through. 1,500 ain't gonna be much. My move! Draw! I will set one card face down and end my turn. played right into my hand, Roman. And you don't even know it. I've got 3 lines of defense set up. Try me, bitch. Not happening! Electromagnetic turtle! Activate your effect! If I get sphere mode on my next draw, Roman, you're about to... I still have 2 lines of defense that can be able to help me out, though. That's got to count for something. Since you're not technically just destroying... Since I'm not technically destroying howling insects by battle, those effects are null and void. Go, Magician's Rod! If I'm gonna truly play this strategically, I need to grab Eternal Soul. Alright, Dark Magician. You know what we gotta do, old friend. This is all strategic. Desynchro summoning for Underground Arachnid. Bypass. Time to put that monster on ice. Not yet. Combine yourself with Dark Magician and become Dark Magician the Dragon Knight! Next, I'll activate Dark Magical Circle's effect to banish your backfield card. Give me free relay to fucking to fuck your shit up. Dark Magician the Dragon Knight! Draconic Dark Magic Blast! Your turn, Magician's Rod! Attack directly! And with that, I will end my turn! Like how I'm gonna let that summon go unpunished. Face it, Roman, you are defeated. Your defeat is imminent. I now sacrifice my Magician's Rod to bring forth Dark Magician Girl! I told you, Roman! Dark Magician and I We're not gonna let this go sitting down! Dark burning attack! Dark Magician and Dragonite! End this with Dragonic Dark Magic Blast! You really think it's over? Unless you defeat all the Dark Signers by sunset, the King of the Netherworld will still resurrect! And that will do it for today's episode, folks. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to look into what I still have to get pack-wise when it comes to Zexal, but I doubt I will need to buy any more packs until I get to not Brains. Brains doesn't even have a storyline on here, just the duels. But until we get to Arc 5, I don't have to pull any more packs, so you're going to be seeing me stockpile a lot of the duel points. But anyway, next time around, we're going to go rescue Twilight from the Griffinstone. Until then, I'll see you all later. Well, actually, I'm going to make an addendum to that, actually. Next week is Harry Potter week. So you might as well go ahead and grab your support for Ireland and Bulgaria, because we're going to the Quidditch World Cup, boys.